Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the shores of Lake Gitchagumi. We're up here in Superior, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful mid-February afternoon. I saw 33 degrees and no snow on the ground in Superior, probably a rare thing up here in Superior, Wisconsin. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. The River Falls Wildcats have traveled north up to Superior to take on the Superior Spartans in some non-conference action in a matinee here this afternoon. 14-6 overall River Falls Wildcats, 7-5 in the Big Rivers Conference. Will take on a pretty gaudy 15-4 Superior Spartan team that looks pretty good on paper. Mike, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Mike Johnson and Taylor Zimmerman, bringing you all the action. So, hey, Mike, how are you?
Great, Westy. Glad to be up here on this afternoon game, and especially, and we may talk about it a little bit, kind of that stinker of a game last night up in Rice Lake.
What game?
There's
what
nothing, nothing better than when you have a tough loss like that and come right back the next day to get it out of your system.
Yeah, hopefully that's the case today. I mean, I was kind of so Rob Derry, the artist, says, Taylor, move the camera up just a little bit so you get the top of the backboard. That's coming from the artist, Rob Derry, by the way, so that is good information. Yeah, I thought about that a couple times, and really I still can't get it through my head that we scored 6 points in one half.
That's tough to do, as my freshman coach in high school said, heck, guys, I could kick that many in. And,
right.
You know, they had the shots. They had some open looks and some chip shots at times, and it just did not happen, and it gets contagious.
Yeah, it does. And so hopefully today we can put that in the distant memory that maybe the kids had a little bonding last night. They spent the night up here in Superior. And maybe today they'll come out with a little different spark. We're going to find out here in about 5 minutes. So, yeah, we had a little bit of – we haven't seen Superior, but we heard some good things about Superior, and they've got some guys that can play the game. You want to talk a little bit about Trayson Sanger?
Certainly. First of all, averaging 22 a game. He's a 6'2 senior. He dropped 40 on Eau Claire Memorial
40.
A couple weeks back. And they've got two other players here that we did see last year as well. Number 24, a 6'5 sophomore, Calvin Anderson, 16 points a game. And a 6'3 senior, 23, Brandon Aker with just shy of 13 points a game. You know, Westy, remembering this game a little bit from last year, it was a rough and rugged game. I do remember the refereeing crew let him play, which River Falls typically does not mind. But two things I noted, you know, these underclassmen, these players that were underclassmen last year had shown up quite well. And secondly, they mixed in some zone. So those two things, will be kind of anxious to see how these top three scorers do, and to see if, you know, how we do against their zone and the type of pressure they put in various spots on the defense. Yeah,
so you just mentioned the word defense, you know, and again, in that 6-point effort in the first half for the Wildcats last night, on a positive note, they only let up 15. So the defense, you know, was fairly tenacious, actually.
Yes, I think we were talking about it last night. Did Rice Lake miss a few shots that maybe they could have? But for 15 points and a half, you know, the boys did not put Rice Lake on the free throw line in the first half. They were pretty careful with their fouls, still playing tough defense. But, you know, being down 9 at the half in that type of game, we kind of thought was a blessing.
Yeah, it was. And we chipped it down by 2 with about 5 minutes left, and then it just slipped away.
You know, had to foul near the end. I think we mentioned with about 7:30 left, they were up by 5 or 7, and Coach Orr had called a timeout from Rice Lake. And we kind of figured if they had that same lead with about 5 minutes, they're going to pull us out.
Yes.
Go 5 out, nobody in, and just back cut. And that's what they had done. We had to foul. They made their free throws. You know, we had a couple buckets here and there, but really just could not close the gap.
Couldn't close the gap. Hey, I'm going to do a little housekeeping here, too. A few shout-outs. Will Johnson from Punta Gorda is here. He's always the first one to comment. And then we have Punta Gorda Will's son, Jeff Johnson, from beautiful downtown Oshkosh, is tuned in this afternoon. Welcome, Will and Jeff, the Johnson family. And then Rob Derry's checking in from the ranch 7 miles east of River Falls.
It's always good to hear from those, as Mike Cayley likes to say, the loyal legion of listeners?
The legion of loyal listeners.
Okay, I got that wrong as usual.
The Legion, and Will Johnson, he could be the chair of the Legion of Loyal Listeners. He doesn't miss a game. So Taylor, any shout-outs for you today? I want to say hello to Grandpa.
I don't know if he's watching.
You got to get on the horn and let him know, and then tune in and say hello.
I did text our family group chat.
Oh, good. Well, we're glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. So I know I joke with the coach and say, who's going to draw the short straw and come up here and do it? And I said, once they come up here and do it, they might actually have fun, because it is fun, and then it could become addicting. Who knows? Maybe make a career out of this someday.
Maybe.
There is a good, fun career path in doing, sports journalism, sports broadcasting, maybe an on-court reporter. There's all kinds of stuff you could be doing. So, marketing, graphics. It's all over the board. So I'm glad you're here and taking interest. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What grade are you? You a junior?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman. My goodness gracious. There's a freshman getting a jump start on things, Mike. That's good to see. All right, here we go. Now we're going to have our public address announcer. Hit 3. Put 3 up a little bit right there. We'll get the public address announcer coming in on that. There we go, Taylor. Nice job. We'll see. We'll know in 2 seconds here. How does it feel to be in control of the soundboard like over there, Mike?
This is exciting. Like mission control.
It is.
Good afternoon, basketball fans.
That's perfect,
Welcome
Mike.
to Superior High School Gymnasium for today's non-conference contest. As the Spartans welcome the players, coaches, and fans of the Wildcats from River Falls High School. At this time, to honor all of America and those who have served or are currently serving to protect our freedoms, we ask that you please rise, if able, remove your headwear, and face the flag as we play our national anthem.
Let's honor America. Well, welcome again, everybody, to Superior High School in Superior, Wisconsin for non-conference basketball action. The River Falls Wildcats will take on the Superior Spartans. Let's take this on down to the public address announcement now for your starting lineups. You can turn it one up a little bit first for now. Let's hear who they are, maybe. Oh, that's good.
Please help foster the spirit of good sportsmanship by appreciating the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and officials in a positive manner.
Hello, John Gretz and Bo Herstein. Glad you're here.
And that you will be a positive role model to those seated around you. Good luck to both teams. Now let's meet today's starting lineups.
Here you go, River Falls Wildcats.
Junior, number 4, Eli Johnson.
The big unit, Eli Johnson.
Junior, number 10, Preston Johnson.
Preston Johnson.
Senior, number 13, Hayden Bottleson.
H-Bot, Hayden Bottleson.
Sophomore, number 23, Brody Gretz.
Brody
And
Gretz.
senior, number 50, Jonah Severson.
Jonah
Coach of
Severson.
the Wildcats, Zach Campbell. Assistant coaches, Ron Chursa and Zach Turbin.
There we go. There's your starting 5. Gretz, Bottleson, Olson, Eli Johnson, and Jonah Severson. Let's dim the lights. We're going to the Spartans.
Senior, number 2, Trey Sanagar.
Trayson, Senegar.
Forward, sophomore, number 5, Drew Eisel.
Drew Eisel.
And senior, guard, number 15, Kyle Johnson.
Kyle Johnson.
And forward, a senior, number 23, Aker.
Brandon Aker.
And at 4, sophomore number 24, Calvin Anderson.
Calvin Anderson. Sangar, Isel, Johnson, Aker, and Anderson for the Superior Spartans.
Good luck to both teams. Let's play some basketball.
Let's turn the lights on. Let's play some basketball.
Here we go. Tip off at historic Superior Senior High.
Superior High School in Superior, Wisconsin. Yeah, this gym has very good acoustics. It's not echoey at all. It's kind of a quaint little, nice little atmosphere in here.
A lot of history here, and 50 years ago, state champions, Class A.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Ariel Avestras, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Let's go. Put 18 on the clock. Let's play some hoops here on a matinee on a mid-February afternoon. Non-conference basketball, and they knock it out of the rough sands. Let's do it again. That was funny. Eli Johnson does get the tip, but boy, alertly, Superior just knifes in there and gets it and missed the layup.
It was surprising for Isel to miss that as a 6'3" sophomore with some good jumping ability.
Early turnover by H-Bot. And we got an offensive foul. That one is going to be on Brandon Aker.
Fallen Superior's Brandon Aker. His first team
Hayden's
first.
had a really good sense for that the last few games.
Hasn't he?
Protects himself, puts his hands up near his chest not to reach, and drew the foul.
Doesn't always get the call, but he did there. He was there in plenty of time, huh, Coach?
Yeah, he knew exactly kind of where to anticipate and not just where, the time.
Bottleson to Preston Johnson. I guess it's notable to say Joey. Oh, there he is. Joey Butts is in the lineup. I didn't think they called his number. Maybe I just missed it.
Good kick inside to Jonah. Kick back out to Preston.
Eli Johnson's got a baseline. He's double teamed. Little bracket down there. H-Bot moving around. Preston Johnson thought about three and just got his feet moving underneath him. And a walking violation. They'll turn it over back to the Spartans of Superior.
Yeah, he had Anderson flying out at him, and I think he just missed it the last minute.
Yes.
I think I'll reload, but a little too late.
Hey, Tom Watasek, welcome. Another turnover.
Good active hands there by the
There he
defense.
is. Oh, had Joey on the far wing, just missed him there. Bottleson. Johnson. Down to Jonah Severson, tries to back it in, kick it out to Joey Butts. They close off that little seam that was in the lane there. Good defense early on here by Superior. Nice find. H-Bot up under and
Excellent,
good.
excellent cut, excellent read. Nice finish by Hayden.
First 2 points of the game go to the Wildcats. And they have a third of their first half output from yesterday. I would say that bodes well. Though we got our first two at about the same exact spot yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Anderson gives it up here to the near side now to Brandon Aker. Up top to Trayson Sanger. How many does he average a game?
22 a game.
22 does Sanger average. He's the guy you got to shut down. Setting up a new play now. Sanger's got it. Hayden Bottleson pleading his case, but called for the foul under the hoop.
Ball at River Falls, Eli Johnson. His first, team first.
Oh, they called it on Eli, huh?
Yes, they did.
Wow. Sanger pullback three. Good. Here's your leading scorer for Superior. Little step back three. Sangar pops her in.
Looking for that short corner action from Jonah Severson. Flash into the mid-post and Eli in the short corner.
Heavy pressure up top on H-Bot. Aggressive defense here early. H-Bot, he'll pull from three. Near corner pocket. Back iron, no good. Off the knee of the Spartans, and that'll stick with the Wildcats. It hit out the knee of Drew Eisel and out of bounds, and the Wildcats will get another crack at it here with 15 minutes to go.
Way to have Jonah Severson with the active hands there.
Fadeaway jumper, no good. Yeah, Craig Finstad, good pickup. He said they introduced Brody Gretz instead of Joey by mistake. So I wasn't losing my mind. I didn't think I heard Joey's name, and I'm like, okay. That's a long 25-foot three-pointer, no good. That will go back over to the Wildcats. Sangar right there went from downtown and just missed.
Wildcats have had a little bit of time, Westy, to kind of see how the defense is spreading out here.
So what do you think of the aggressive defense thus far by Superior? They really are getting in those passing lanes.
I like it. I like their length. They've got some height down underneath, but they're putting Anderson up top at 6'5". We have to be a little bit careful with our passing.
Butts to H-Bot. Yeah, they're just super aggressive. Good find. Eli, get strong, get big. Right there, just couldn't get it to go, and that's going to go back over to Superior. Nice pass. Eli used his body really well. Just didn't get the roll on that.
You got to finish those. We saw a little bit of that yesterday at Rice Lake. Really have to finish those, especially on the road against a good team like Superior.
Three-point opportunity. That's long. Saved by Superior. They'll get another set here. Sanger, fade away in the lane. He's well contested and comes up way short. Now they're going to get shot number 3 at it. Up, under, blocked by Eli Johnson. Oh, baby. That was an aggressive, how do you do? Far corner, Joey Butts. Post from 3. Rainbow, in and out, no good.
I think Eli's got to be very careful with swinging on those shots right there with his first foul. Joey, nice shot, looked darn good. Just didn't
couldn't get it to drop. So 2 in a row, we had good looks, and there's a steal by Jonah Severson. Jonah take it to the rack, up, under, reverse, and good for Jonah Severson.
Again, we did not see that last night getting into those passing lanes against Rice Lake, but Jonah getting in that passing lane, active hands, and coast to coast.
Scoop and score. Jonah forces another turnover right there. Gets it up to Joey, and no foul call, knocked out of bounds. That'll stick with River Falls.
Great hustle by Preston Johnson, being the first one on the floor, kicking it out, and then the pass up ahead.
And for Superior, number 12, Isaac Peterson.
Oh, it's got wide open. Rainbow. In and out, no good.
Again, those are the shots we want. Joey knows it. Felt good, looked good.
You can see a little frustration on his face now after missing those back-to-back threes. Pretty good looks.
Real good looks. It's a long game.
Long game. Just keep persevering. Keep shooting. He will go.
Oh,
Sanger, a little walk. We saw a few of those last night in River Falls, and that time Trayson Sangar just got going a little early before the ball hit the ground and got him for a travel.
And for River Falls, number 11, Cody Olson.
That's off the head of Preston Johnson, out of bounds. Back over to Superior. Have to give a shout out to Superior High School. Very gracious today and letting us sit up here in a booth. They had a table ready for us. They have hard internet connection. Checked in, see if we're doing okay. See if our French fries are still warm, and food is good.
Gracious hosts.
Very gracious. Thank you, Superior High School. Very nice job.
Yes. Oh,
I don't know. I thought that was off the arm of Calvin Anderson myself, but
very similar to the last call off Preston's head.
Zach Johnson really pleading his case on the
leading his case.
Excuse me, Zach Campbell pleading his case.
Good footwork by both Cody and Jonah out on the perimeter for the bigger guys on the team, staying in position, not creating a 5-on-4.
4-3 Cats here in the early going. Again, not a shootout here this afternoon. Defensive struggle both ways. Good aggressive defense, both teams right now.
Great help by Olson. Great help again by Olson.
Oh, Cody's in the game. Watch everybody's energy levels here. The spark plug, Cody Olson.
We do not have to turn up dial 3, Westview, to hear the squeaking on the floor.
Absolutely not.
It's legit.
It's legit. I like this gym. I don't know why. It's cozy.
A little old school.
It is. Oh, and they're going to call a block foul that time on Bottleson. That's what I said earlier. Sometimes he gets that call and sometimes not. Maybe they're a little late that time.
Especially when they're a little bit of an angle there. Last time that Hayden did draw it as an offensive foul, it was kind of straight on.
That'll send Brandon Aker to the line for a pair. It's like me on the tee box. Took a little extra time. then did that. And it went right in the lumber yard. Butts for 3 again. In and out, no good. Ripped out of there by Calvin Anderson.
Shoot to get hot, shoot to stay hot is what I always say. Again, a really good look.
Yeah.
Just got to continue that tough defense.
Nice strong move there by Drew Isol. That's just strength and athleticism there for Isol down in the lane. Gretz in the game. Looking for help. Got to kick it back out. Ooh, that just hit just short of the end line. It was off the shoulder of Cody Olson. Turnover. And ball back to Superior. 6-4 Superior. Block! Jonah Severson, the flash.
Beautiful
comes in
recovery
there.
play.
Jonah to the rack. How about it?
All right.
Oh, baby. Put him on the whiteboard right now. Jonah Severson having a great first 8 minutes.
Cody recognized that. Nice little seal there to get Jonah that too.
I like Jonah's energy this game. I think he's got 4. Yeah, Jonah does have 4. 4 of the 6 with a couple steals. He's on my whiteboard early for the grinder.
Excellent. Oh, good hustle. Oh, no. Never like to see that when 2 guys go aggressively for the ball.
Right.
But they called it on Preston being on top of him.
Follows number 10, Preston Johnson. His first, team third. The game for Superior number 2, Trey Sanagar. Number 3, Landon Henry.
Sangar with the rock right now. He's their leading scorer. Crossover dribble, pull up 15-footer, in and out, no good. Good box out there by Eli Johnson. Really good use of the body. And then Sangar with some good hustle and knocks it out of bounds.
We've got to be aware of our passes here, quickness and length with Superior, especially those the top of that 3-2.
Off of the blue jersey first, back sticks with River Falls.
Got Braden Gretz in here as well.
If that were hockey, that'd be an icing. So Taylor, did you have fun last night? You guys spent the night?
Yeah, we spent the night in Superior. Yeah.
Superior right here.
Yeah.
Good times, no troubles?
No trouble.
Slept good?
Yep, we went to bed late though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do on a road trip. Have a little fun.
Yeah.
Good for you. Drew Isol. In and out. No good. Wow, it spit that right out of the clown's mouth. Man, that thing was down and it came back up. Some players, in high school, some players look older than others. Drew Eisel, number 5, looks like they picked him up from the YMCA Rec League here before the game.
That's right.
Looks 28. Cross court. Gretz, little runner from the baseline. 2!
Beautiful touch.
Nice job, Brody Gretz.
Eli with the seal and then rotating to see if there was an offensive rebound coming, but nothing but net.
There he is, right there. Our guy. Picked him up down at the Y.
Yeah, Jonah switched off. He was cutting to the pass a little bit before he and Eli had to switch, and Jonah with a presence of mind.
Anderson with the rock now for the Spartans. Covered up top by Gretz. Anderson crossover dribble. Thought about it. Now it throws it down to the baseline. That goes down to Landon Arnig. Or Anrig. A-N-R-I-G. Anrig. There's your guy, Trayson Sangar with it. Carded by Butts out top. Cross-court pass. Give it to Eisel. Now a three-point opportunity. That looks good. Back iron, no good. And ripped out of there. Boy, Calvin Anderson got up in the rafters and pulled that down. Another opportunity. But you're not going to get over Eli Johnson, who rips that little wipe off the back of the glass by Eli. Far side. Get it down to Jonah. Back it in there, Jonah. Nope, out top. Braden Gretz. Try to get it. Now Jonah's got it baseline. Butts from the corner.
There we go.
Splash! Joey Butts for 3.
Nice clear lane on the baseline for that pass to be able to be completed, and fourth time's the charm there for Joe.
Saniger misses. Gretz, corner pocket. Butts, baseline. Oh, nice give. Eli Johnson rolls one in off the front lip for 2.
The pass makes the make. Really good ball movement by the Wildcats.
Timeout on the floor. I think that was taken by, was that taken by Superior, right?
Yes.
Yep, go ahead, keep it going.
Oh, no, not much more to add. Remember, Westy, I'm the B or the C team. Ariel is the A team. I always love it when Ariel chimes in. They're bringing in the Frost group with me.
No, you do a great job. You got that. You have a great perspective from a former player, former coach, get on the team. You know what's going on, so I really appreciate it. But let's just go on that point down there. That give that Joey gave to Eli, that was really nice.
It starts with so many things beforehand. They're getting the hands up on the shot. They get the rebound. They get the break. They kick it out and make good passes in there. And, yeah, it's the pass makes the make, but a couple things, the good defense really certainly helps. And, yeah, Joey just kind of shovels it in there, and outstanding.
Eli just got it up just on the lip and rolled in.
Yeah, he's got to ram that through. He does have the ability to do it.
Just go up and flush that thing, Eli.
Yeah, take a couple kids with you. And
right,
do it.
just flush her down.
Take your frustrations out. We got a little bit of Coach Schur's. We got some connections up here. We met a gentleman here, Don Layton, doing the broadcasting and assisting.
On iFan over there.
Yeah, so we get to know that he used to coach Ryan Schur's, did a little baseball with him, and said he was a fair to Midland Babe Ruth player. No, that's wrong. He was a very, very good baseball player.
No, he was very cordial, wasn't he?
Fantastic. Yeah. Great hospitality up here in Superior.
Yes.
Coach Campbell yelling weak side here with Sanigar posting up Preston Johnson. Almost got the travel there.
Yeah, Ben Klemke says, hey, have I mentioned we need a shot clock? I say, what, Ben? That's up for 2. These games have been poster children for shot clocks. 13-6 and a half. Yeah, I guess that'd be a pretty good commercial for a shot clock.
Like we said a little bit last night, I'm not really sure if the shot clock would make a difference.
There wasn't a lot of long possessions.
No.
There were turnovers and tight defense. Though we just took 12 attempts in that first half. That one's short. Yeah, we took this morning. Jeff was going over the stats. Said there was 12 attempted shots by River Falls. That's not very many.
No, I don't know the number of turnovers we had either in the first
Well,
half.
it must have been a similar number.
Certainly high.
But today's a new day.
Today's a new day.
Wildcats up 13-8 here with just over 5 minutes to go till the half.
Superior with some really nice ball screens and movement to create some space.
4-point
and
opportunity
one.
here. Isaac Peterson drains the 3 and foul.
Three-pointer by Isaac Peterson.
Looking to complete the 4-point play. That's the 4th team foul now on the Cats.
Out of game for Superior number 4, Tucker Frazier, Purdue.
Doesn't get the 4-pointer. Not often you get that opportunity.
No.
Just missed it there.
Not often. Kind of like a free throw with a technical foul like last night.
We had a 6-point possession
6-point
last
swing.
night. 6 points. I think that's about when we got it down to 2, right in that vicinity. What, 6-7 minutes left in the game, something like that? Try to get that into H-Bot, and too many blue jerseys there. Just pick it off.
No, saw Braden with that pass in there. I used to teach my players with a zone, fake a pass, make a pass. Really get that defense moving.
Good find down low, up under, no good. Wildcats come out of there with it. Here comes Preston Johnson pushing it forward.
We got
the ball
numbers.
handler. He's going to go to the rack. Right-handed up. Oh, just overlaid it. Put back over the top. No good.
Sorry, that was a little loud,
No,
Rusty.
I think he was more open than he thought he was going to be and just shot it long.
Assumed he was going to draw some contact.
I think he did, and then just strong over the back and no good. Nice cut, nice pass, good bucket. Timeout, River Falls. Yeah, there's a lot of some really positive things going on offensively for the Wildcats, but I can think now about 4 or 5 that we've just failed to convert some pretty easy baskets.
I think Eli would agree with you on that.
Yeah?
Just some really, whether it's a rebound or a beautiful pass, just sometimes just anticipating the contact, but instead of that, just go up strong.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if your shot gets blocked. Big deal. Come back and go at it again.
Right. Yeah, just in the gruff way, we've missed some bunnies. We'll get them. Just keep working. I like the energy. I like the effort better today than when I saw yesterday. How about you?
Yeah, energy, body language. Guys are running into the spots. They're getting open looks. I know they'd worked this week with these gaps in the zone and what River Falls is doing to kind of seal. When they cross in the lane, they got to show their hands, doing some screening on a zone as well.
Butts to Gretz. Gretz has the ball. Give to Jonah. Nice find. Jonas Severson to Preston Johnson.
Again,
4-2.
excellent assist, Westy. Those are the cuts that the kids were talking about a little bit, that the coaches spent extra time this week to go over where are those natural gaps in the defense.
We saw some of that watching the JV game earlier. Johnson with a steal. Nice pass, up, under, and overshot it. Again, there's just too much good stuff going on there. I'm not going to focus on that miss.
Preston walking the tightrope on that steal, just about made it. The official was right there, but just couldn't convert.
Yeah, Jonah had the pedal to the metal, caught that on the fly. That's going to be a tough layup.
Really looking inside here for Sanagar. Really trying to work past Preston in the post, and a turnover by Superior.
He was ready to rip off of that defense and get to the baseline and go in for the layup, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, you were seeing that developing, and he really wants the ball there, and he wants to get baseline and work that and get to the hole. They really shut him down so far.
Don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to say it anyway as you brought it up.
Yeah.
With only 3 points after scoring 40 against Memorial.
Right. H-Bot loses control underneath the hoop. Contested. Sangar, there he is again. He's got to give it up.
Thought that was a
Kick
walk
it out
by
top.
23.
24-footer. Good. Isaac Peterson
He's got 2 of those 3-pointers.
That was from downtown, 24 feet. Gretz, he'll try for 3. He's got it.
Bang.
Bingo.
Right back at you. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Right
Love
there.
it.
Brody Gretz bangs in a 3.
Let's see if we can dig in here. Get a nice stop.
Buck 42 till the half. 2-point basketball game, 18-16 Cats.
Brody Gretz has really got to watch 12 here. They're kind of doing some off-ball movement here with on the strong side here.
Senegar wants the rock, doesn't he? Look at him.
He does.
He's got it now.
He does.
Good double team. Kick out. That was a 2-pointer. I think you said 2-pointer. It was 18-18. Toe was on the line from Kyle Johnson. H-Bot. Go ahead, H-Bot. Go ahead. Back iron, no good. Good hustle by Gretz to save that. Like that effort. And H-Bot is down. Hayden Bottleson, I was some contact away. I think the knee on knee or something.
Just knock knees a little bit.
Yeah.
Number 24, Calvin Anderson.
Looks like Eli's going to come back in the game now for maybe H-Bot. Give H-Bot a little bit. Give him a chance. Let him be able to feel his foot again before he comes back in the game. Preston Johnson on the inbound here. Stepped on the end line, did Jonas Stevenson. Tried to get that in low. And again, too many blue shirts there. That's kind of been a theme of this first half. They've really been caving in down low and getting a lot of those turnovers on those forced passes.
Right, especially down low like that, trying to make that pass backward or just in traffic with too many bodies in there. It just got to pop it back out past 3-point line on the same side.
36. Looks like the Spartans maybe going to go for last shot here by the looks of what they're setting up. Here, okay, Ben Klemke, shot clock guy. He's right here, maybe.
Well, I think we're content to just
Yeah,
sit around, but
yeah,
if Coach wanted to burn a foul, but
yeah. You bring your tap shoes with you?
hopefully no one with one.
Pullback, 16-footer, good. Trayson Senegar.
2-1.
Gotta let her go. Johnson, no. And we go to halftime with the Superior Spartans 20, River Falls Wildcats 18. I think a pretty entertaining game. I mean, I see some good things, see some spots maybe we can make some corrections.
You know, there were some, again, it was obvious that the coaches, it seemed like that the boys knew where those natural gaps were. Mm-hmm. Faking a pass, making a pass helps, showing their hands when they come across to cut and get the ball. But, you know, with a couple bunnies that we maybe had missed inside, this is a different game.
Yeah.
But I like how we rebounded in the first half. I like how we played pretty darn good defense against Sanagar and the rest of the team, actually. Just one of the boys, I believe it was number 12, Isaac Peterson, with, you know, coming off the bench with a couple threes. Well, probably weren't going to expect that, but
right.
To be down 2 after leaving a couple things on the table, I feel far better than what we felt like last night, certainly.
So, you know, you got to make baskets in basketball. You got to catch footballs in football and whatnot. But I'm not always that results guy. I like to see fundamentals, and I like to see teams doing the right things because mistakes are going to be made physically, right? But today in this first half, even though we did miss some bunnies, we did miss some shots, I think fundamentally we look better. Right? How about that?
It is. It's a different feel. I liked how we got out in transition as well. Body language looks good. Mm-hmm. The boys don't look confused. You know, coaches put in the game plan. They know what to do. They knew that what Superior was doing, and again, it's that execution, and it's playing hard defense defensively, I thought we did pretty well too. But I guess unofficially here, what do we have? We have Brody with 5.
Butts with 3.
Yep.
Preston with 2.
Preston with 2. Eli with 2. Jonah with 4.
4. Yeah. Yep. That's not complete, but that's close. Because
Bottleson may have a bucket.
Maybe in there
because he was not on
the court at the end. Right.
End.
So we're seeing 5 of the players that were on the court to finish that half. So that's kind of the rundown. So leading scorer was Gretz with 5. We held Sanagar down to, I think,
5 points.
5 points as well.
Isaac Peterson with 6. Kyle Johnson with 5. I think Aker has a bucket, but obviously pretty balanced for Superior as well.
Taylor, what do you see? Anything?
No. I mean, it's a higher scoring game than it was yesterday.
There, that's a lucid comment right there. That's good. So what was the word last night? Anybody talk basketball last night, or were the subjects on things other than basketball?
I think they were a lot more different than basketball. I know some boys brought the Xbox.
Sure.
Yep.
Does Eli have the Xbox going at home, or?
Yeah, and then they bring it over to people's houses.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it was maybe the same way with Atari back in 1983.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And whoever had a pool table.
Pong and a pool table.
Space Invaders. Asteroids.
Yep. So unofficially, we got Brody with 5, Jonah with 4, Eli with 4, Joey with 3, and Preston with 2. So I think we covered that. It was in from our local sports reporter.
And I do not believe we have anyone in foul trouble. We only had 4 team fouls. I believe we just had 4 fouls as a team, 2 fouls for Superior, 2 team fouls for Superior in the first half.
Clean first half for the most part. Not many fouls.
No. And a bit surprised. Well, not so surprising for Superior with, being in that zone. Seemed to be a little bit aggressive zone, but, not trapping out of it and just playing good position fundamental defense in that 3-2, 1-2-2, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So a little teaser. So Tuesday night we'll be home. Is it Lacrosse Central, I think, Tuesday night?
I think Tuesday night we're at St. Paul Central.
Or are we home?
We're
home. It's home.
We are
St.
home.
Paul, not Lacrosse. St. Paul Central at home.
The Minutemen.
So we will have Jamie Benson or one of his folks are going to be up at halftime to talk a little bit about the referendum. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the school board referendum, that's up for vote, I believe, next week or the week after, I believe.
I believe it's February 20th.
Okay, coming up. Jamie's going to talk to us a little bit about that, and then we'll have a nice discussion. You can learn more and then decide how you want to vote on that on Tuesday night. So looking forward to that conversation myself.
Always going to be a good one with Superintendent Benson's been in the district for over 10 years. I was at the first public meeting at the IMC at the high school, and a few people in attendance and the administrative team and a couple school board members, but again, to support the community, to inform the community, most importantly.
This is inform. Yep. Also, I probably should remind folks, today's game is sponsored by one of our great sponsors, First National Bank of River Falls. They're proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. They have offices over in Prescott, downtown River Falls, on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. They were selected as the Large Business of the Year in River Falls last Tuesday night by the River Falls Chamber of Commerce, and they should be very proud of that award. And it's a very earned award by First National Bank. They have their fingers and feelers in many areas doing great things in River Falls, Wisconsin. So congratulations, First National Bank, and thank you for being a proud sponsor of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. And we're going to get the YouTube thing figured out, too. If you notice, I haven't been showing commercials because I read their terms of service. And if you read it by the letter of the law, they say you cannot play commercials on YouTube. And
Interesting.
It is interesting. So, and I'm confused because they have rules, but then the rules vary, and then there's enforcement, but the enforcement varies. As you know, they took us down last Tuesday night, really with not much explanation other than it said we were doing egregious things and spamming, which I knew we weren't doing. And then then they sent me the terms of service, and I said we're not doing any of those things. And the more I read, I thought, well, maybe they're dinging us because we're not announcing that we're having sponsors, or so I don't know. But then they sent me a letter back and said, actually, no, you're fine. We were wrong. So now I'm more confused because were we fine?
Yeah.
So I don't know. So
interesting.
It is interesting. So I'm gonna
interesting and confusing and
yeah, it is
probably frustrating.
It's frustrating. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not doing this for a living, but here's where it gets you emotionally. It's like that's like 5.5 years of work. Mm-hmm. That's 5,000 subscribers and 1,100 events on there. It's a lot of work on there that'd be gone.
A lot of work, a lot of memories,
right,
a lot of.
So it does hit you, right? I mean, it's like, man, makes you gulp. So that might be a good heads up too. You might want to pass the word on this. So if your kids or grandkids have games that you want to save and see forever, I would figure out how to download those to your computer and save them, because they might be here 30 years from now on YouTube, and they might be gone by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't know, right? So if you have games over the years and you want to, keep those memories, I would encourage you to find a way to save those games to your hard drive. It can be done. You may have to research it and get one of your kids to do it for you, but it can be done.
Now that's a public service announcement if I ever heard one.
Right there. So
yeah, a lot of good memories for kids, for their families, for community members.
Right.
To be able to have those.
Right. And how fun will it be to pull those football games out and show them to your kids and grandkids someday? I wish I had my stuff. Well, I did have one. I put it on our YouTube channel. 1983 hockey, Waupun versus Fond du Lac Goodrich. It's on our YouTube channel under the hockey channel, I think. I had 3 assists in that game. Back in 1983.
Were you victorious?
We did. We beat Goodrich that day. I think it was 4-2, I think. It is funny because the guy who announced that, I looked him up. He said who he was, and I found him online. And I said, hey, have you seen this broadcast? It was given to me by a friend. I uploaded it to YouTube. He goes, I haven't seen that in like 35 years. And he went back and looked at that. So he thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, somebody tossed up a 1986 Madison State tournament game of mine a while back, and yeah, it's kind of fun to relive the hairdos and.
Oh yeah. I had the feathers coming out the back, a little hockey hair, a little Wisconsin waterfall. It was beautiful.
I certainly couldn't do that these days. It'd take forever. Certainly in the front.
So anyway. And if anybody has any advice, like a YouTube expert out there on our broadcast, I'll take advice. I'll take, some people that have had experiences or know things. I'm just trying to learn. Mm-hmm. So, because I see others doing things, and I'm like, well, how come they're not, what's going on there? So, anybody that wants to spend a few hours and do some research, you feel free and let me know what you find out, because I'm open to it.
Well, really excited for the possession to change here. First possession. See how we come out.
Second half. Let's do it.
Certainly a better first half than last night. Hopefully we can get that in our rearview mirror and either take the lead or tie on this possession.
Kevin Westhouse, Mike Johnson, and Taylor Zimmerman bringing you the action this afternoon.
Same starters out here. They're continuing with that kind of 3-2 defense, shifting.
Preston thought about 3 from downtown. He'll dribble it in. I'll kick it out. Preston. Down in the lane, right-handed, blocked. I think that was Drew Eisel that got a paw on that and knocked that out of there. All ball, no call.
Athletic play by him.
Very.
Oh, no, guys.
Oh, good block there. I thought about taking the shot, then he thought about passing. Eli flexes a little bit down low and puts one up on a reverse layup, and we're tied at 20.
Great pass by Bottleson, and nice job to have Eli protect the ball and then cross over with the reverse layup. Looks like Bottleson turned his ankle on that play. There we go. Another turnover.
Rob Derry said, hey, if you can't play that Zell commercial with Bo anymore, he said, just email it to me because he wants to watch it periodically.
Very quick hook on 24 by the Superior coach. We got Isaac Peterson coming in, leading scorer for the half. I think coach didn't like what he saw in that pass. The Bo Ryan rule, turnover, you're out of there.
Yeah, he was very strict that way.
Strict and obviously effective.
Eli's got it now. Jonah to the rack and fouled.
Again, great movement on that zone. I don't know if they made that adjustment at halftime or if it was maybe a little bit different movement that they worked on. But it's exactly where the boys were supposed to be and caught that little gap and penetrated.
Jonah makes the first.
Nice touch by Jonah.
Wildcats regain the lead, 21-20. A little back and forth. Good contest here up in Superior on the shores of Lake Superior. Second one is short. Gets one of the two. Trayson Sangar, he's had 5 the first half, averaging just over 22 a game. 3-point chance from the lefty. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Isaac Peterson. Tip, nice cut. Johnson up. Oh, they're going to call offensive foul. I like the effort, though.
I'm biased, but
yeah,
I don't really agree with that. I thought he was up in the air before he
got there.
Got Gretz in for Bottleson with that turned ankle.
Falls number 23, Brody Gretz.
Yeah, there were some more good things going on there. Unfortunate call for the Wildcats. Good execution, even by Preston. Head coach Zach Campbell, he liked what he saw as well. I saw him putting his hands together. And
those are bang plays.
Bang bang.
Obviously, it was a good look to good look to the hoop.
Drew Eisel inbounds the ball to Trayson Sanigar of the Spartans. He breaks the timeline, and here we go with 15:49 to go in the contest. 23-21. Superior at this moment. 3-point chance. In and out. No good. Joey Butts. Good block out and rips down a rebound. Pushes it forward to Preston Johnson. Thought about 3. Now back out to Butts. Brody Gretz. Eli. Triple teamed. And now he's fouled. We had a great look at that, and that definitely was over the arms.
Yep. Kind of like what Eli did against a couple kids against Hudson last Saturday night.
Team second. Shooting 2 for River Falls, number 4, Eli Johnson. And the Superior number 24, Calvin Anderson.
Good to see the boys talking at the free throw line about who's got the sub, who's got the new player. Bodies flying.
Physical game.
Physical game. Got to check out.
Pull up. 17-footer.
That's
Back
us.
iron, no good. Sanigar not having probably a game he typically has today. A little cold. Joey Butts, pull up. 8-footer. Good.
He's
Little
money. That's a money.
soft little touch in the toaster for 2.
Money play.
Wildcats regain the lead again. We're back and forth now. 24-23. River Falls. Saniger to the rack, right-handed. No good.
Grab that too, fellas.
Nice job by Gretz getting in there. Yeah, a lot of white shirts is kind of like, you take it. I don't want it. Gretz, he'll pull from 3. Good! Second one of the game for Brody Gretz. Timeout on the floor by the Superior Spartans.
Great recognition by Preston Johnson to just throw it over the defender's hands. Brody's feet were set, and that balance makes for a nice straight-on shot. Taylor and INU could see that coming from a mile away. It was straight on, straight on.
It was. Good release. Nothing but the bottom of the net. That's 8 now for Gretz, leading scorer today for River Falls.
Get him a free hot dog.
Tell you what, I've mentioned this too in the past, and it's pretty obvious, but in these close games, you need to get a bench player hot. You get a bench player to throw up an 8, 10, 12 spot, and that can win you some basketball games.
It's exactly what Superior's finding out right now with Peterson, number 12. He's got 9, and we've got Brody with 8. You really need that. You really need that when sometimes leading scorers aren't coming through.
Right.
You really need that contribution from the bench.
Yeah, fill the gaps, fill the holes. Peterson's got it now. Guarded by Gretz up top. Give it up to Kyle Johnson. Oh, good head fake there by Drew Eisel. All the way to the rack for 2. That kid's got some athleticism, doesn't he? Butts, rainbow 3. Bango! That thing was up in the rafters.
Watching these initial screens by Superior coming down, we're blocking the cutter going through, and maybe sometimes just a step late out to the 3, especially on Isaac, number 12, Isaac Peterson. Brody's doing a good job.
And Butts with a steal up to Preston Johnson. Give it up to Gretz underneath. Now kick it out. Johnson, he'll pull from 3. Front iron, no good. And tipped out of bounds, back over
shot
to Superior.
Good shot. Coach Campbell liked that shot. That was a good shot. Good shot in that type of a situation.
And a real good look. Good look, good shot, good pass. Just didn't get it to drop. But again, there's some fundamental things that are looking good. The shots will drop.
Yeah, the defense creates it. Joey Butts had that nice
Steal?
steal on the sideline in front of the Superior bench.
Fadeaway, 15-footer, in and out, no good. Eli Johnson with a wipe. Both Gretzes in the game and a steal. Right to Landon Anreg. He says, ooh, look at this coming my way. That's a long contested 3 and drained by Calvin Anderson. Boy, they had him posted up, and he says, I don't care. I'm just going to shoot it from 23. Gretz loses control. All the way across. Down to Jonah. Jump up, baby hook, back iron, no good. Eli working hard, can't get it. Ripped out of there by Drew Eisel.
They're getting good shots. They got to feel good about that. That was a nice left-handed shot by Jonah. Just couldn't catch it back in.
Good basketball game. You've turned into a dandy. Good energy, good hustle.
Two good teams playing physical.
Yeah. Yep. It's good. If you like high school basketball, this is a good one this afternoon. And, boy, Drew Eisel wide open, squares up to the hoop, and Spartans retake the lead. Butts tries to return the favor, and does! Make a couple more of those. We're going right back to Joey Buckets.
See Preston Johnson coming in to sub, Bottleson on the side, getting ready as well.
Up, under, fouled.
I think Coach Campbell, we were looking for a little bit of a walk on that one.
Some pretty big steps. Calvin Anderson's going to the line.
Team second. Shoot 2 for the Spartans. Number 24.
Just a second team foul here in half 2 for River Falls.
The game for Superior number 2, Trey Sanigar. And number 23, Brandon Baker. And the game for River Falls, number 10, Preston Johnson. And number 11, Cody Olson.
Cody Olson enters the game for River Falls along with Preston Johnson. Eli Johnson, Preston Johnson, Cody Olson, Braden Gretz, and Joey Butts out there for River Falls. Makes them both all nodded at Larry Birds. Butts, far side. Stingy defense. Cody Olson's got it, gives it to Preston Johnson. Sanigar all over him. Braden Gretz. They fall out on him, give him pressure. Preston. Get it down to Eli. Oh, look at him move up and good!
That should have been an and one. Coach Campbell was looking at the grab on the forearm.
There
Beautiful,
was.
Beautiful pass by Cody. Again, Cody's in the mix here.
You know how you know that was a foul? Because he was going to go up and flush that, and the guy jerked his arm. Oh, and they got a block foul now on Preston. Sanigar.
River Falls, number 10, Preston Johnson. His third, team third.
Here's Preston's third now. Sanigar's playing a little irked right now. He's frustrated. Frustrated.
That could have easily been an offensive foul. Oh, that's a walk.
Stolen away! Joey Butts to the rack. 2 more for the Wildcats and Joey Butts.
Love it. Love it how the Wildcats are digging in here. Love it how they're digging in.
Hey, good energy on the bench. The bench is up. They're clapping. Good energy. Sanigar, he'll shoot from downtown. He's got it. Yeah, Sanigar's playing a little frustrated. He needed that one for his own sake.
That's a heck of a tough shot.
That was real tough.
Really a tough shot.
37-36 Cats. Preston down in the lane. Kick it. Out. Gretz.
Bang.
Splash!
Really need to see Braden get that.
Braden
Get his confidence back up. It's been a little while. It's got to feel good for him and good for the Wildcats.
The 5'10 senior bangs in a 3. Another long 3, in and out, no good.
Cody Olson on the glass.
Little heat check. Didn't get it. That's some good defense there by Sanigar. Tips it away. Up. And one. Got Joey Butts on a little bit of body there. And Anderson gets the bucket and going to the line for 1. Team's 4th here in half 2.
And a game for Superior number 15, Kyle Johnson.
Do you feel an exciting finish coming here, Mike?
You know what? It's
certainly a good game.
It's a good game. I think both teams got to feel pretty darn good. Just 3-4 exciting possessions here back to back. Just gotta keep making plays.
40-39 Cats. Eli working hard. Baby hook down to the toaster. No good. Ripped out of there by Isel.
Gotta watch the threes.
That kid shot it from right there last time. Contested. Just popped it. Sanigar guarded by Preston Johnson.
Good
Johnson
hustle.
almost with a steal.
Good hustle.
He's going to get it. He's got it and a timeout. Great job, Preston Johnson. Clap, clap, clap for the hustle there. Steals it from Sanigar. gets it and then calls the timeout, and the Wildcats will get that turnover in possession. That's big.
Mm-hmm. Huge. Just like we saw last night, second half, Butts getting on the floor. Coach calls the timeout. We got another one earlier in this game, and then Preston that time. First guy on the floor usually gets it. Can't pick up, can't try to dribble a loose ball. Blue Oyster Cult, Kevin?
I mean, this guy's giving Jeff Johnson a run for his money.
38 special.
Yeah, right? Yeah, this PA guy, this guy spinning the hot stacks of wax over there, he's giving Jeff Johnson a run for his money on the late 70s, early 80s music.
It could be the gentleman on the far left, viewers left here.
Yeah, looks like he's pulling out his high school playlist.
He's got that, kind of feathered in the front, mullet in the back.
Yeah.
Little Led Zeppelin next.
It could be. It could be.
Certainly not Coach Hackle on the right.
No. Hey, Taylor, what's at the top of your playlist?
Probably Zach Bryan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like the country and western?
Yeah, that's what I mostly listen to.
How about Taylor Swift? You a Swiftie?
No.
No, she went right to no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Like
She's way too popular now.
Yeah, Jeff, this guy here's giving you a run for your money.
Good screens and seals.
H-Bot, you're there. Butts from 23, that's just short.
Well, short.
You can see that on release. Calvin Anderson gets the rebound. Seneger, nice crossover dribble. He's fouled on the way in.
Sandiger's starting to get a little bit more aggressive here in this last part of the second half.
Yeah, he's emotional. As far as just he's trying to pick up his intensity. He's frustrated a little bit.
I think we need to be aware if he's not pulling from three, he's going to really take it hard to the rack.
I think so. He's been a difference maker on this team, obviously, and he wants to be that again today. Wildcats have done a pretty good job holding him in check, but he wants something to say about that. 41-40, we go back on top for Superior. Poked in from behind. They're going to call a foul from behind on Kyle Johnson.
Superior's number 15, Kyle Johnson. His first, team third.
Team's third. 7:30 to go here in the game.
Ooh, little
Jonah got pushed from behind. Look at him.
Little hip check.
He's laughing.
He knows it.
Yeah. Grutz has it over to H-Bot, to Preston Johnson, to Jonah. Nice cut. Oh, just couldn't get the handle on it. Trying to get the cutting. Preston Johnson.
A little tight. Yeah, too tight to thread that needle. A little too tight.
Threw him the Brett Favre dart from 8 feet.
Got to be aware, help side defense. And Saniger takes it to the rack here.
Up, under.
Oh, guys.
Gets a nice game. Back up and good. Talk to me about the lack of body there. Calvin Anderson with 2. We had white jerseys down there.
Yeah, we did. Just didn't get wide enough to keep our hands up.
Skip pass. H-Bot. He'll try. Corner pocket 3. No good. Jonah with some great hustle. Put back up. Good. Preston Johnson picking up the trash under the hoop.
Again, on the floor. On the floor. Hayden really looking for him to pop that 3. I was kind of waiting to see for him. But Jonah and Preston kept it alive, and Preston gets the hoop.
Saniger working. Tough off the glass. Wanted that one. Put back again, and good. Again, you got to get the offensive rebound there. We've got numbers, but we're just not getting the ball. Oh, good find. Up good. H-Bot.
Excellent passing.
Severson to Bottleson. 2 for the Cats.
Just got to get in the glass. These last two possessions for Superior off offensive rebounds.
44-45 with 5:30 to go in the contest. Superior up by 1.
Eli Johnson and Aker coming in on the next dead ball. Oh, it's a walk.
That was close to a walk.
It's a
He had
walk.
one. He had a walk just like that earlier that they called. Let that one go. Saniger's got it now, guarded by Preston. He cuts to the hoop. They cut him off. 3-point chance. That looks good. Short.
Guys.
Jump ball. Possession arrow to Superior. That has plagued us at times throughout the year where it's on the defensive boards. We're just giving teams too many opportunities.
Yeah. Just on that last one, just kind of watched it a little bit, it seemed, off that 3. But, yeah, we take care of rebounds. We got the lead by probably 3 points.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Mike Cayley, tuning in from Maple Grove this afternoon. Mike, miss ya. Hope you're well. 5-second call. That's quick 5 seconds.
Quick
Wow,
5.
we'll take it. Wildcats will take it.
Certainly not a Superior senior high staff member. That was a quick 5.
Woo.
Okay, let's get a good one, fellas.
Severson over to Butts. Guarded by Saniger. Butts setting up a play. Now to Jonas Severson here on the near side.
Very aware of Joey Butts on the Superior end.
Preston pulls for 3. Got it! Preston Johnson. And the Wildcats regain the lead,
Superior.
47-45.
Superior ball movement up here in Superior tonight.
Like what you did there, Mike.
Oh,
Saniger,
no,
3.
Can't leave
Got it.
open.
We go back to Superior with the lead, 48-47. Back and forth. Now we have a timeout. Superior. Wow.
I think Coach Campbell, he's got the whiteboard, but I would assume he's talking to the guys. Coach Sherpin is too now. We cannot let him get open. We have to be aware of him all the time. I think I'd say the same thing for Isaac Peterson. He had that last 3 that was short, but ultimately keeping the other guys off the glass. I mean, that's what we've seen so far today. I don't see too much from the bench this half, but Sanigar's their main player. And with 4 minutes left, he's going to be taking those shots. I don't see him not touching the ball in a possession. Got to be aware of him at all times.
Yeah, he's playing with a little emotion, and he's getting that emotion funneled in a good spot for him right now.
Mm-hmm. Very controlled player.
Yep. So I got my timeout squared away. River Falls has 3 remaining, Superior with 2. Butts, 3. In and out, no good. Rebound. Brandon Aker for Superior. Good luck, just didn't get it to go that time. Saniger to the rack. Crazy shot. Maybe might think he was fouled. A little out of control. He's looking at his forearm like, I got hacked coming through there. No call. Preston, he'll go 3. Just no good. Eli, offensive rebound, put it back up, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for it, too. Great job by the big unit down low. Eli Johnson flexing the muscle, getting the rebound, and then fouled going to the hoop.
Now he's got to earn it from the line.
At the line, shooting 2 for River Falls, number 4, Eli Johnson.
Again, with Preston's shot, I call that a good miss. It was straight on. Allowed Eli to kind of gauge it. It was straight on, and it was just a little bit of distance.
All knotted at 48 with 3:13 to go. Missed the second, and we'll stick it. Tied at 48.
Looking at fouls a little bit here, Westy. We have 5, they have 4. We can still continue to be aggressive here with a knotted up game.
Yep. Calvin Anderson. He'll set up a play, guarded by Jonah Severson up top. Spread it out a little bit. Trying to get a clear out maybe. Good head fake, dribble drive, down lane. Kind of a crazy, unorthodox off-balance shot that doesn't drop. Rebound, Eli Johnson. Cats moving forward. Pass just behind Eli. Up, under, and good. Kyle Johnson gets the 2 there on the miscue by the Cats.
There we go.
Butts. In and out, no good. Joey gets his own rebound. Another crack at it. Preston Johnson thought about 3. They'll just move it around a little bit first. Stolen away. Saniger got up and blocked that pass off the hands of Preston Johnson, and Superior gets the turnover. 50-48, Superior Spartans with $1:45 to go. 2-point game. Saniger. He's the guy for Superior. Oh, look at him work down low. Watch it. Calvin Anderson working. Little out of control. Butts, baseline, up, under, good! Joey Butts, good strong move.
Got to sprint back on D and let's get our guys here.
50 apiece with $1:20 to go. Oh, fun times here in the gym in Superior.
Bench is into it, coach shouting instructions.
Saniger kicks it out. Anderson again. And this time we're going to have a push foul on Jonas Severson.
That's all right.
Like you said, Mike, they had one to give there.
Had one to give.
Fall at River Falls, number 50, Jonas Severson. His first, team 6. And at Superior number 5, Drew Eisel.
Saniger will inbound. Butts almost with a steal.
Oh!
That's going to be over and back. No, they said he tipped it. So not. Boy, we're getting down there. 50-50. Gut check time. Defensive stand here might do it, huh? Saniger up. Rainbow. Good! Little teardrop by Sanigar. That's a big bucket there for Superior by their leading scorer. Wow.
Want your best players to make plays, and he certainly did. 3 timeouts left for Coach Campbell. 1 timeout left for Superior. Obviously, Coach talking it over with Coach Turpin and Coach Jersa. See if Superior does something different on defense or not. They're probably going to be talking about be aware of the 3-point shooters that River Falls has.
Yeah, this guy's gone into the Wayback Files, a little cheap trick at Budokan.
Uh-huh.
52-50. Tight game. I mean, hats off to Trace and Saniger there. That is no gimme.
Well, Eli went straight up, I believe, on that, and you got to get it over a 6'6" kid.
Right.
It was a tough shot.
A little, 6-foot teardrop, heavily contested, and he dropped it.
I look for Superior to be a little bit more aggressive with their hands here. They've only got 4 team fouls. They can afford to do it.
Yep. 45.4 on the clock. Wildcats down by 2.
Okay, they're extending their zone here, 3-quarter court, 1-2-2. Let's make great decisions here.
They break the timeline. They got it over the half court. Gretz tried to get it into Jonah. Preston Johnson will pull from 3. Wide left, hits the end line, and that'll go back over to Superior.
Coaches are talking about who to foul. Let's watch the deep one. Probably keep it out of number 2's hands.
He's got it now. He wants to be fouled. Now foul.
Valuable time off the clock, fellas.
Tick, tick, tick. Stolen away, Eli Johnson. Oh, just can't quite get to it. Eli almost with a big steal with 12.8 to go. Just couldn't keep it in bounds. And now we've got a timeout, head coach Zach Campbell. Boy, that was almost a break we were looking for there, Mike.
It really was. I thought the boys had, unless they were instructed to do differently, thought we'd maybe catch, was it Peterson, number 12, once he got it, but he was able to give it up quickly.
Right.
Put Sanigar back on the line for the bonus. Cats still with 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, Chris, I think that is the timeout clock they have up there. This is a full-service broadcast. We get you the 30-second timeout clock in there.
Got to foul immediately if you're the Cats.
Or get a steal.
How
about a steal?
Yeah, somebody's going long here.
There he goes.
That should be a tee.
Wow.
Drop the ball at him.
Wow, that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got to earn it.
Ball on River Falls, number 10, Preston Johnson.
That's his fourth.
27. Shooting the bonus for Superior, Trey Sanigar.
Sanigar, their best free throw shooter, going to the line with 11.9 to go. 1-1 situation here for Superior. And Trayson Sanigar. Got it. Shooter's touch there. 53-50. Here's a big one. Quiet the gym. Got it. 4-point game. And we got a foul. They had one to give.
Superior's number 15, Kyle Johnson.
Yeah, still got one to give.
His second fall, team 5th.
It's probably not a bad play, right? I mean, you're going to burn the clock.
And they're going to do it again.
Yes. Still one to give. White ball on the tip out. One referee inadvertently called it blue ball, but it was white ball, and River Falls will take another timeout. They got one left. Want to remind everybody today's game is brought to you by our proud sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. They're over there in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls and on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. 2024 is open a new account year for a youngster in your family. Take them on down, show them the ways of banking. There'll be some friendly folks down there. I'd love to be able to help you out. First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network.
Little acknowledgement to Eddie Money here.
Eddie Mahoney, yeah, Eddie Money.
The money man.
Yes.
I guess, with this, got to get a basket, probably a two-pointer as quick as possible, and then burn that last time out.
Yeah, it'd be a great story if you can pull this out now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Each team with a timeout. Superior with one foul still to give. Preston Johnson will inbound here on the near side. All the way across court. Eli Joey's going to pull from 3. No good. Eli with a rebound. Got to go up and got it. 0.2 on the clock. That's not going to be enough time to do anything.
That was an outstanding play diagram, that lob and then kick out for a 3. Never seen that one before.
That'll be the final timeout for River Falls. .52-54. I think there's 0.2 on the clock. Isn't it in basketball you need 0.3 to actually even make a shot?
I think so.
Hopefully
the Superior score clock guy
is snapping over there.
has
Huh?
a real slow thumb.
Yeah. There's a phrase you don't get to use too often in a broadcast. I hope the clock guy has a really slow thumb.
Hopefully he's not as straight up as Bill Forster at River Falls with straight up as 12 o'clock with Bill.
No, I think it's I believe it's 0.3 to get a shot off. I think
you can get a tip.
Right.
You can certainly get a tip, but hey, we've got a number 2 just might hand it to us.
Yeah, if he does, theoretically, unless you got a slow thumb. And then we got problems in the gym.
There will be a revolt from the Superior side, I think.
Yeah, that was a smart play. Threw off the back of the defender, and that's when the clock starts, and that'll do it. Kind of a heartbreaker today, Mike.
Yeah, it was. You know, as coaches and the players after last night, this is exactly what we needed. Tough, tight game against a very good squad at their home gym. A lot of good things to feel about this. They'll be disappointed with the loss, but overall effort, a lot of execution was there. Just couldn't kind of finish off that last 4 minutes.
Yeah, I can't say it better. They'll be disappointed with this loss, but there were some building blocks there today for the Wildcats. There was a lot of things that happened that were really done well. I mean, play execution, pass execution. I think we missed some bunnies. If you get a couple of those, you win the basketball game today. But, hey, that's going to happen in high school sports.
Yeah, especially first half. You know, we talked about that quite a bit. Brody Gretz with 8 points this evening, or this afternoon,
So,
I should say.
Why don't you go through and give us who's on the board there for points?
Well, I do believe we've got Joe Butts with 15 and Eli Johnson with 10, Preston with 7, Jonah with 5, and 8 points for, as I mentioned before, Brody.
Yeah.
You know, leading scorer. Leading scorer was the man of the last 4 minutes was Trayson Saniger.
Yeah.
And it was very, very telling with the last two.
It's okay.
That last second half, he was the man.
Thank you, Taylor. Hey, thank you, Taylor Zimmerman.
Thank
She's
you,
out.
Taylor.
Taylor, appreciate it. Taylor, thank you. Let me get a high five. Nice job.
But, you know, he really turned it up probably the last 10 minutes of the game. Every possession.
What did he have for a total? I can't
17.
see. 17. So
17.
Hats off to the Wildcats. He held him short, 5 short of his game average. He really held him in check. He had to find a new gear to even get those last 10 points. He worked hard for those last 10.
He did. I think first half he only had 3.
Yes.
And their bench really did well in that first half. But, you know, Calvin Anderson, the 6'5 sophomore, I think he got a couple key offensive boards later in that second half that really, 3 possessions where that really did hurt us. But, again, those are things that, that look back at tape to get ready for St. Paul. And then Eau Claire North on Thursday. 2
home games next week, Tuesday and Thursday. We'll have them for you live right here on River Falls Sports YouTube network. 7:15, I think, Tuesday night. So I tell you what, I want to put a big red bow around this thing, Mike. Or you got anything else?
No.
I think we've got this one done. It was an enjoyable game. It was an exciting game. River Falls comes out on the short end by his final score of 54-52. I'll tell you what, on behalf of my great color commentator Mike Johnson, our great camera person, freshman Taylor Zimmerman, I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next Tuesday night, good night, everyone.
Have a great weekend.